Nick Hamilton here at Paramount Studios for Pac-12 Media Day 1, as I had the opportunity to speak with USC head football coach Steve Sarkisian about his dream job, the future of the program, new recruit Adoree Jackson, and much, much more.
What's it like for you to really come back home and really guide this team back to the dominance it once was when you were here before?
It's, as I said, it's humbling, you know. You don't know me growing up. There's a couple of guys that knew me as a kid. I'm from a pretty humble town. You know, I don't know if you've read the book Unbroken on Louis Zamperini, but he was a kid from Torrance. You know, and I think you learn to work hard when you're from Torrance, to push yourself to try to achieve some of the things that you want to achieve. And to have the opportunity now, after growing up watching SC football, after coming to SC out of high school as a baseball player, after being here as an assistant coach for 7 years with some tremendous experiences, to now be back as a head coach, it's humbling. You know, when you start thinking about John McKay and John Robinson and Pete Carroll, and to think that you're in that position now, it's a position that, like I said, I'm humbled by it, but also one that I'm proud of the fact that I am that kid from Torrance. That is the head coach at USC that I think a lot of people can relate to, and know that I'm one of them, you know, and I think that is really important to me. I thought they were a talented group. I didn't know about the culture. I didn't know about the makeup. I didn't know about, you know, maybe where some of the depth issues could be. As we got going into spring ball and watched the development of some of the players that redshirted, and I'm thinking about like Chris Hawkins, you know, I'm thinking about an Antoine Woods who played 20 snaps a game a year ago. I'm thinking about a Toa Lobendon, you know, some of the new faces. Then I thought, okay, couple that with Hayes Pollard, couple that with Josh Shaw, couple that with Kevon Seymour. We have a chance. Now, we've still got plenty of work to do, but believe me, you know, that we're not out of the woods. We have a lot of work to do, but if we can do it the right way and manage them the right way, I really think we have a chance. And so it probably took middle of spring ball or so to get an idea of that, to really see Leon McCoy play free safety and run around, to see Gerald Bowman take the field. So there's some new faces of guys that maybe haven't played a whole lot, but are really talented players, and I think have a chance to be good for us. Cody Kessler is our starting quarterback. I think Cody's a great player. You look at the second half of last season, I thought he played extremely well. Obviously, the bowl game was lights out and MVP of that game. I recruited Cody really hard coming out of high school. I thought I was getting him, quite honestly. But he was a really good high school basketball player as well as quarterback. He was competitive. He won a lot of games. And I think that shows in his play. He's ultra competitive. He's got great leadership. He's got extremely quick hands, which in our offense is critical for the quarterback's success. He throws an accurate ball. And he's got a year of experience under his belt of being the starting quarterback, which is always very helpful. Well, Adoree's a very talented young man. I mean, he's an explosive athlete. He's a world-class long jumper. He can run. He can do a lot of things. He could probably play DB, he could probably play wide receiver, he could probably return kicks. Our challenge is to put him in the best position to be successful. For him, one, but for two, what is going to give USC the most immediate success? Where can he impact us the most? And so that's what we have to figure out this first 5 or so days as we move forward. And if he's playing on both sides of the ball, if it's only on one side, which side is it? If he is returning kicks, but it remains to be seen. But that's no different than Juju Smith and Rasheed Johnson. We've got some talented guys coming in.
And there you have here from Coach Sarkisian himself about the future of the program. The Pac-12 South is going to be jam-packed now that Steve Sarkisian has returned home. From Paramount Studios at Day 1 at Pac-12 Media Day, for the Rebel Media Group, I'm Nick Hamilton.